On the Health Watch this evening, navigating the web for medical advice may give you mixed results.
WBZ's Dr. Malika Marshall is here now with some tips on how you can tell which websites really have the right answers. And this is so important because there are so many.
Yeah. There are, and there is so much misinformation on the web out there. I mean, if you search for any ailment, you're bound to find dozens of websites with information on the subject. But now one doctor has written a new book on how to find the best medical advice on the web. Millions turn to the internet for medical advice. For Susan Lafer, it's almost a lifeline.
I would refer to myself as a cyberchondriac.
But a search for any ailment can leave her overwhelmed.
Because there's so many websites, you never know which ones are giving you correct or accurate information.
Northern Westchester Hospital's Dr. Harlan Weinberg heard that same complaint.
The biggest concern that patients brought up was that there was too much material to go through.
So he decided to whittle it down. After more than 3 years of examining countless websites, Dr. Weinberg is publishing his findings in this new book, A Guide to the Best Health Resources on the Web. The book lists conditions from A to Z and gives websites for each. While there are commercial sites, Dr. Weinberg said some of the best information is put out by the government. During a search, look for .gov sites. On cancer, for example, there's the National Cancer Institute. For general questions, the National Institutes of Health has several sites, including medlineplus.gov, where you can search for almost any ailment.
The Medline Plus website is very user-friendly.
The National Library of Medicine is the world's largest medical library, and the Centers for Disease Control covers countless conditions. But Dr. Weinberg stresses the web is not a substitute for the real thing.
The Internet is an information resource. It doesn't take the place of your physician.
And, of course, we cannot stress how important that is. Before you try to diagnose yourself or your family member or start taking some medication you read about on the web, you always want to talk to your own personal doctor first. So
that's important, because especially when you're looking those things up, you're in a pretty emotional state to begin with, and you want to take the first advice and run with it.
You got it.
We'll follow yours. Thank you, Doctor.
Thanks, Doc.
If you'd like a list of some other helpful medical websites for consumers, all you have to do is go to our website, WBZTV.com, and click on Health.